Alright, so check this out. I was on Amazon the other day, and normally Amazon suggests things to me that I either have looked at already and decided I don't want that, or stuff that makes me think, what in the heck is in my browser history that makes Amazon think I would be interested in this piece of junk. But this was on there, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's pretty clever. I hadn't seen it before, I didn't know this was a thing. And I ended up buying it. So good looking out, Amazon. I appreciate it. This is made by a company called Luxury RC. They have a website. I haven't been to it yet, so I don't know if they make it for transmitters aside from Traxxas. I would guess probably. I mean, it's a pretty simple thing. It's just a 3D printed piece that replaces your battery door, and it appears to be pretty robust. So I don't think that's gonna snap off of there anytime soon. I haven't used it yet. I put my phone in there, and I gotta tell you, it feels pretty heavy, maybe a little cumbersome. So we're gonna see how it goes. If you're anything like me and you like to record your RC shenanigans, this might be worth checking out. I will try to put a link to their website in the description box below. Hopefully I remember. And we are going to give it a run today with my Traxxas UDR. This thing is an absolute beast. Also, another thing that I thought of, being that this is a Traxxas product, you can put the Bluetooth receiver in here. I don't have one of those. I kind of thought those were a little cheesy, and plus, you know, what do you do? You got to get that little phone mount thing as well, and of course, it being Traxxas, it's always super expensive, right? Needlessly expensive in my opinion, but that's neither here nor there. This might be a good alternative if you're looking to buy the Bluetooth module and have your phone tune things on your car. I don't even know what they do, honestly. Anyway, that's enough talking. Let's get to doing fun stuff. Oh, it's business time. Oh. Oh, that was on 2 wheels, but I don't think the camera got it. This is my first time ever using this contraption, so kind of getting the feel for it. It is kind of difficult to drive this thing flat out and kind of try and pay attention to where the camera's pointing. And if I'm honest, it's kind of awkward to hold in the hand. Like, the front of the controller is really heavy now, and yeah, it's kind of making my hand feel fatigued. But luckily, this thing on two 200 milliamp hour 3S batteries doesn't have a whole lot of runtime. It goes through batteries quick. In fact, I think this is probably only the the fourth pack that I've put through this thing. And, you know, it might equal 15 minutes total actual runtime. But, oh my gosh, what a fun 3.5 minutes you get. Okay, it's longer than 3.5 minutes, but we'll see. We'll see how long this video is. We're at 4 minutes right now. So I don't know how fast this thing goes. You know, I see people claim that it'll do 50 mile an hour right out of the box. I doubt that I'm doing that here on somewhat tall grass, and with these batteries, I think these batteries are only like maybe 50C, and it's stock gearing, and I don't know, I don't even know if they give you a high-speed gearing with it. To be honest, when I bought it, I just ripped it out of the packaging, threw some batteries in it, and took it for a rip. So I was so excited. I've been wanting one of these for a long time, and I finally told myself, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I got a raise at work, so I was like, you know what? Let's celebrate a little bit, and finally gonna buy the UDR, and so now it's mine, and I love it. I got I did not have a choice of bodies, so they make two bodies of this. They make this one and the red and black rigid body. And at first I liked the rigid body a little bit more, but I gotta tell you, this one is definitely growing on me. And you can buy clear. Traxxas makes clear bodies for this, so you can paint it whatever color you want. And I think I might actually do that. I think I might buy a clear body and paint it just a solid color, and just use that and try and keep this one looking nice, keep it looking pretty for, shelf queen. Lily, what do you think? Do you like it? You like to chase it, huh? Yeah, I got that just for you. No, don't bite it, Lily. Lily sometimes likes to bite my cars as they're driving past, which always makes me nervous because, this thing it's big and heavy, and it's going pretty quick, and it could hurt her. I'm always worried about her getting hurt, but so I try and discourage it, but sometimes she gets a hold of them. So my Traxxas Slash, the Fiesta ST Rally, that's got teeth marks in it from, when I flipped. That's got teeth marks in it from Lily biting it. So this thing is really fun to drive. It's of all the vehicles that I own, and I don't even know how many that is, in the 20s, I'm pretty sure. Of all the vehicles that I own, this one drives the most scale. Like, it's the most realistic, has the most realistic driving characteristics, if that makes sense. So, the way that the suspension moves and the way that the car feels around corners and over bumps and over rough terrain, it just feels the most like a real car, or what you would expect a real car to feel like. And it is because of that it's pretty easy to drive. You kind of know, it's very predictable. You know what the car is going to do. You know how much you can put into it. I say that right after I rolled the thing. But you understand what it's going to do, and it makes you look like a better driver than what you are. With this thing, you can just slide around corners, and you feel like you're Ken Block when you do it. I'm sure that the Traxxas TQi stability control has a lot to do with that. But I have that on other Traxxas vehicles, and it definitely is in the chassis as well as TQi. It's not just the TQi that's working its magic here. The chassis has a lot to do with it. Oh, and there we go. There's lipo cutoff. How crazy is it that is lipo cutoff? I mean, that's still pretty freaking quick. But that's lipo cutoff, and we're at just over 9 minutes. So we'll take a look. Another good thing about this truck is that you can see the ESC from the outside of the truck. Obviously, this body is bolted on, right? So it's a little bit of a chore to get the body off. So it's nice that you can actually see what's going on. So we've got one red light not blinking, and take my glasses off. Yep, that's low voltage cutoff. So the one in the middle there is low voltage cutoff. Let's see if I can focus a little bit better there. So the the one in the middle is low voltage cutoff. The one to the right of that, if you can see, it's got a little temperature. It's got a little temperature icon, and yeah, we can focus for a second. And that is temperature limit. So we're definitely on low voltage cutoff here. So I'm going to drive it back up to the garage. That's the full scale garage, not the 10th scale garage. That was fun. I don't know how much of that I got, but okay. Well, there you have it. So, what do you think? I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's pretty heavy. It's pretty cumbersome. You know, I can see if you're out running like a TRX4 on this thing and you're trailing all day, it might get a little annoying having all that extra weight. But, you know, for just the quick blast around in the UDR, which is amazing, by the way, if you have the means, I highly suggest picking one up. It's cool. I'm going to continue to use it. In fact, I'm going to check out to see if they make it for any other transmitters. Probably not the one that I use. I use kind of an obscure old FlySky, but whatever. You know, looking at it, it looks like you could probably just about take that apart and bolt it to anything that you want. So yeah, I like it. I'm going to keep using it, and hopefully that gives you a little bit of information. If you saw one and didn't know anything about it like me, that gives you a pretty honest opinion of it. Anyway, I hope you liked that. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. I like to do RC crap like this. Please consider giving me a like or a subscription if you think that I've earned it. If not, maybe I'll see you later. Peace.